this is what I'm wearing. I want it to be maybe higher. Anyway, I'll fix that. This is like a polka dot see-through shirt. You can't really tell with this angle of the camera. And yeah, bye, I gotta go. I was trying to decide what blazer I was gonna use, but it's a done deal. The first one I put on is what I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna just toss it in the dryer really quick. I was gonna try to wear this one because it's shorter, but this one got enough shortness to show how cute my shorts are. Oh, this is cute, baby. All right. No ma'am, but that's a good idea to, I'm gonna message my boss. That's a good idea. No ma'am, but let me message him about that. Trying to do is really thank God for new day. Pray for wow. It is my weekend. And sometimes, y'all, not sometimes, here lately I've been walking in, getting home, and totally forgetting that I have a bed. Meaning my mindset when I walk in is like, okay, now I'm gonna get on the floor. Just got home from work. It's Saturday, July 27th. I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted. Look at what my work bestie got me. She asked me what did I need from HEB. I told her ground beef. Does this look like ground beef to you? And then another co-worker, a barber, he's moving. It's the same one that gave me all the other vases, those back there. The only guy that we had at work, he gave me another vase. I like this one. And then this lamp. So I need to put the shade to that. There's the ground beef I needed because I'm making spaghetti today eventually. I don't know when I'm gonna make it. I know my son is asleep. Let me see what is that. Anyway, y'all, so that was my day. Saturday shift complete. This is what I had on. I'll take some pictures right there in the corner. And we're tired. I'm tired. I will clean on Monday. And all the things. I mean, I might clean today because I'm cooking today, but. And I found my new to-go hairstyle for my locks. I love this, the way it's been looking. I don't know who the fuck I think I am, but this outfit is motherfucking cute, and I have to run this back when I travel. All right, let me get out of it, because if I don't get out of it, I'm not gonna get out of the camera.
Media-driven case.
I need something to watch so bad, and I'm torn because I have Netflix, and I only have Netflix really for the Parkers. Maybe Boss Baby the series, Carmen Sandiego the series. They took off Shrek the musical. I used to watch that all the time. Because I say that I'm upset because they don't have any new true crime stuff, and I'm a true crime junkie. I've seen everything that I'm interested in on Netflix already. Maybe there's like a few new things, so I'm searching now on off, so I will be able to do that. Oh yeah, I'm making that hungry man. I'll probably make the spaghetti when my son gets up, so I can know, because I could easily make the spaghetti tomorrow. Listen, I'm about to be full off this hungry man. I'm probably gonna make the spaghetti tomorrow. I'll probably just have my son make some breakfast if he get hungry. Why would I have thought that I was gonna cook today after work? On a Saturday. A Saturday work shift. While we're here, y'all, I'm still gonna post like my homeless vlogs and all of the things, but I'm so far behind on edits, it's like crazy. So we're gonna just start from like here. This is gonna be in like my current section, but after this one, I'm only gonna push this one above all the others because it's current time and because I want to get this message that I'm saying right now out. So the current vlogs, maybe I won't put this one in the playlist because it's gonna be short. It's gonna be short. It's gonna be just from today because I want to just get this message out. But I'm gonna start editing from, let's do April, since I did them basically after Mother's Day. I'm gonna start just pushing all of those out because those are current, and then I'll get back slowly to showing y'all the homeless vlogs and all the things. Like revisiting some of that is like it's not traumatizing, it's kind of inspiring because it's like, look where I'm at, and I'm reliving some of the moments that I spoke things to existence. The whole experience I spoke. Y'all, this is must you be a spot like that? Because I don't even know what that. The whole experience for me was spiritual, survival. It needed to happen because I'm no longer with my ex. I've been with my ex for 8 years. I've lived with that man. We were inseparable from day one. And then before him was my ex-husband, and I was with him for like an amount of years before him leaving to Missouri. And then before him was my son's dad, and I was on and off with him for 3 years. And then before him, obviously when I was like a teenager, was a relationship that I was in for like a year. All of my relationships have been long terms, y'all. I've never actually dated. My point is, though, I've never also lived alone fully. I moved out on my own when I was 18, but Josiah's dad slowly moved his grown ass in my spot shortly after, and I lived with him. But then I moved out of my own place slowly and started staying with my homegirl because, right, I'm 18. I don't want to be locked down and be around that man all the time anyway. Besides, I was over his bullshit a long time ago before I got pregnant. And we all know how I got pregnant. My point in all that, because sometimes it takes me a while to get to a point. So y'all just fast forward me. I probably already fast forward me. But my point is, I've never lived alone. When my mom is here and alive, you know, if it was up to my mom, first of all, if it was up to my mom, we all still would be living with her, all 4 of her kids, as grown as we are. Because my mom have always stated, she always makes sure she had got a big house, because she always would say, just in case any of my kids didn't come back, shout out to you. And that's what I'm gonna do for my children. Anyway, so even in my grown age, off and on, I would stay with my mom maybe twice over the grown years of my life, and then she lived with me in 2019. But I've always lived with someone. Literally. And the statement, be careful what you pray for, be careful what you wish for, is so true. You got to be prepared. Now, in a spiritual way, you got to be prepared, because when God gives you what you want, it's going to come with things that come with what you want. Hand to the sky, I've always asked God to make me an independent Black woman, a businesswoman, taking care of my own bills, doing for myself, independent boss. For years, I've asked God this, and I've always wondered why He hasn't given this to me yet. I'm ready. It makes so much sense. Remember, I'm always speaking about a job curse that I have. On my Mimi Deshawn YouTube channel, I speak often. I make that. I say it often that I have a job curse with not getting hired for a long time, and getting let go of all these salon jobs that I busted my ass for. And I've always said God is putting me in each place so I can learn something from each salon. I've been in each salon that you can think of except for makeup. I've worked in a hair salon, another barbershop before this one, a nail salon, a massage spa, a lash, the Amazing Lash, a waxing center, a natural hair salon. That was my first job in the salon business. And God sees that I'm ready now, because I broke up with my ex. And He's like, okay, now you're ready. We got you away from that man. You can't be an independent woman with the men. You really can't. And I don't mean that in a diss towards men, so please, I beg, I'm not going to tussle with no man. Not that I have to worry about that, but I'm just, as I speak, literally live, I'm having like aha moments. And I just smoke, so it's like, I just want to talk, right? Anyway, God is like, let's make you homeless. Because you have to start from scratch. Everything you had before now, you had with Him. And He wasn't your husband. I was cooking, cleaning, doing all the things for Him. And I'm not dissing my ex. Y'all know I still deal with that man every day. That's another journey in itself, because my next thing is a car. It's like my boss is the best, and he's working with me, and he's making sure my numbers, working with him, that I'll be able to pay at least my rent. Next is a car. But I'm going to find a second job. But my second job is going to be as part-time could fucking be. And it had to happen now because my son's 15 and he was able to understand a lot of things that was going on. And I was able to talk to him and explain a lot of things that we were going through during this homeless journey of ours. I'm so thankful, y'all, because He sees that I'm ready now. That's a huge compliment. The sun is going up and down, up and down. That's just a huge compliment, and I'm so thankful that I'm having that revelation. I think I used the right term. I'm having that revelation. It's all making sense. And yes, I shed a lot of tears during this. Oh my God, I am not a crying woman. I told Papa that when I met him, I am not a crying woman. Since I've met that man, I've cried so much. And he himself too. Papa brings out a lot of emotions for me. He's a man that I've never had before. I've never had to really express and pour out these emotions that I never knew I had, these feelings. He's allowing me to be soft. I'm so soft with him. And even with Papa's in Africa. And even with me being with him, it's like I'm still an independent woman. I'm still physically single, right? Until our lives start. And that's a whole nother conversation. Because God said you are already ready. He's given me a man of grace. He's humble. He's a superstar. He's hungry. And we share a dream. And anyway, I'm not going to go off into that right now. But even with me being with him, he's in Africa. So I'm still physically here by myself. I'm still physically here independently. He helps me and aid me in the way that he can from Nigeria. But it's like, I'm doing it by myself still. You get what I'm saying? I have to be strong because God has prepared a life for me. And I'm going to need to know these skills. I'm going to have to juggle a lot. I'm going to be even more businessy. I'm going to be even more busy. I'm going to be even more successful. I'm going to be even more progressed. I'm going to be even more prepared. I'm going to have all my children and more. God is not even done with, you know, with using my womb. He's not finished with my womb. God is not finished with my womb. Anyway, y'all, I don't know how we got into this conversation. I'm really waiting for my hungry man because I'm hungry, man. And I'm just talking because it's just like I had to just come here and say I'm finna push this vlog out. Today is July 27th. And I'm sorry, I apologize for all of the back and forth, but I date everything. And I have made a playlist so it can just all make sense and all be in order according to the playlist. Okay, I can still get something out of all these, but these are actually active with juice. I could just still pull from these. Isn't that cray? Yeah, left these on a little longer, but it's ready. I'll be using filters, but look at my skin. Look at my skin. This is filterless. All you see is freckles and moles and imperfections. Look at my skin. Look at that. So, I'm going to end the vlog in my kitchen. I noticed that when I started doing these, every time I talk to you, I get into like a whole story, but my older vlogs from 2 years ago, a year ago, whatever, when I was working from home, I found that most of my vlogs were in my kitchen. I got these from work. And I think I can speak for most when I say it's just, there's comfort in your kitchen. And especially for me, that's why my mom is hanging up right there. That woman loves to cook. Just remembering when I was a little girl watching her cook and all the things, and it's like, I get it now. It's like a comfort. So I am gonna end the vlog here in the kitchen. I'm not gonna make that spaghetti after all. The kid is still not awake. It's 7:26. Who is gonna make spaghetti at 7:26? Not me. Not me. I don't know if I showed y'all all of the things that my co-workers got me, but if I didn't, I'm gonna show y'all again. So one co-worker that's moving, that gave me all the vases. He gave me this lamp. You're rich. I really think you're rich. I was telling my son about him the other day. Anyway, my work, Bessie got this on our lunch break, and another vase from the same guy. One thing I would say, my coworkers stay thinking about me. It's not just simple like, oh, I'm gonna go to the store next door. Do you want me to get something? Even though that's what they do, but they say it to everybody. I mean, for the most part. It's just that I'm in the front, so if they're walking out, I'm right there. But in a sense of On my way to work, do you want some breakfast? Oh, that too. Another coworker. So I had 3 coworkers shower me today. Another coworker brought me a bagel. Originally, she was gonna bring me breakfast tacos, and we actually discussed this yesterday because she and I do 12-hour shifts on Fridays. And she was just saying she gonna grab tacos in the morning and she'll grab me a taco. And I didn't see her text message to me this morning, but when she got to work, she told me she got a bagel instead because she wasn't able to get the tacos for whatever reason, maybe timing. But she brought me a bagel and cream cheese. I don't eat that, so I didn't turn her down. I told her I'll eat it, and it's the thought that counts. It's the fact that like they are like this. Every person thus far have brought me something or asked me about something in a way of, you know, this is for you, I'm thinking of you, I appreciate you, and they know I just moved, they know the situation with my furniture, and they're trying to do as much as they can, and, you know, giving me things that they're no longer using. He's also giving me a bed, a queen size bed. He said he's gonna give it for my birthday. I could have gotten it this past weekend, but he is leaving as of tomorrow. He, as in the barber that gave me all this stuff, he's leaving tomorrow to vacation for 2 weeks. And so when he gets back is when I'll bring the bed over. But my work bestie came across a futon, right? And my son's sleeping on a futon now. And I have all this in the vlog, I think, maybe not, but he's on that futon. So when I seen that my son was probably not sleeping on the floor no more, I was like, okay, I can invest in a bed for myself. So I got me a bed, and that's how we both are no longer sleeping on the floor 4 months into this. We were sleeping on the floor for 4 months. Point is, my work bestie looked out for that futon, and then he's gonna give me, like I said, an extra bed with a new mattress and all the things. And it's a queen size, but I'm gonna give it to my son since I went ahead and bought me a full size bed. My boss tried to give me furniture and mattresses before we got beds through Facebook Marketplace. Love. Great people that got their own demons, their own problems. People are not perfect. Yes, they're messy sometimes. You know, it's just like a family. The day I interviewed with one of the owners, because the owners are brother and sister duo, Jack and Jill. But Jack lives in Colorado. Jill and the rest of us are in Texas. So she do a lot of the physical, or did. Like she would come do the deposits and things like that. Now your girl got access and I can do deposits now. They're just, it's a family, literally. Like it's a family. I feel the family more than I feel the mess. You know what I mean? And can we touch up on that? You know how people are annoyed with the reality TV and all the fighting and things that are going on? It's kind of like, realistically, or like when you watch a show, Real Housewives of Atlanta, whatever, people always have to comment and they always say, why these shows can never show the positivity of the things and the positivity of events. You know why? Because nobody will watch it. And that's just the reality of us. We love to see the mess.